do some sleepy facts to quiet your mind. Sometimes falling asleep to someone lecturing or teaching me something is one of the healthiest ways to help my mind stop racing. So I wanted to do that with you guys tonight. So if you would oblige me, please get comfortable. Preferably wear some headphones. Close your eyes, lay back, and just let your mind drift away as we go through some interesting facts that you may or may not already know. The point is not to quiz you or interrogate you, but to allow your mind to focus on one thing, which will then let your body hopefully get into a state of relaxation. So if you're ready, without further ado, let us go to the first question, or rather the first fact. Did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts to pump blood to the gills, and 1 pumps blood to the rest of the body? 2 of the hearts pump blood to the gills, and 1 pumps blood to the rest of the body. If you already knew that one, that is great. If you did not know that, that's okay. You learned something new. Make sure to take a breath. Don't forget to breathe. And let's move on. Did you know that the world's largest desert is not the Sahara, but it is actually Antarctica? Antarctica. 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 Did you know that Antarctica is the largest desert? If you knew that one already, that's okay. And if you didn't, you learned something new. Let us take a breath. And let's move on to the next one. Honey has been found in ancient Egyptian tombs and is still safe to eat thousands of years later. Honey is one of those magical foods that is basically imperishable when handled safely. Bees are such a magical creature, aren't they? Again, if you knew that You learned something new. Hmm. Let's move on to the next one. Bananas are technically berries, but strawberries are not. I did know that one actually. Did you know that? If you knew that one, good job. If you didn't, that is okay. You learned something new. Make sure you're breathing. We're taking things nice and slow. Nice and slow. Relaxed. Trivia is the best kind of trivia. Let us move on to the next one. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Flamboyance. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. A flamboyance. And I'm sure you knew also that a group of crows is called a murder. I think it's fascinating the types of terms we denote to groups of particular animals on this planet. If you knew that one, good job. And if you didn't, that's okay too. You learned something new. The fingerprints of a koala are so similar to humans that they can confuse forensic investigators. That one I did not know. The fingerprints of a koala are so similar to humans that they can confuse forensic investigators. I did not know that one. But if you did, good job. If you didn't, that is okay. Make sure you are taking a breath in between these. If you fall asleep, that is completely okay as well. It is actually encouraged in this instance. If you believe in all of that type of stuff, perhaps you'll learn things while you sleep. There's actually proof that that does work. But we're not talking about that right now. Sea otters hold hands while they sleep so that they don't drift apart. It's the cutest thing in the world if you haven't seen it. Sea otters will literally hold hands while they sleep just so they don't drift apart. I think that's beautiful. The moon is slowly moving away from Earth by about 1.5 our human calculators can give us that answer in the comments. Your brain uses about 20% of your body's energy, even while resting. I think that is very important for this video to know. I did not know that. But calm your brain, let it relax. You use so much energy in a day while it's running rampant with thoughts. Your brain uses 20% of your body's energy even while resting. That's a fascinating one. If you knew that, good job. Good job. Good job. If you didn't, that's okay. That is okay. Make sure you're breathing. And let's move on to the next one. Trees can communicate with one another through underground fungal networks, sometimes called the Wood Wide Web. That is something I did know. I did not know that that was the terminology used, the term used to describe that. I like it. The Wood Wide Web. If you guys have seen Avatar, that's what James Cameron is not so subtly hinting at. Also, The Last of Us with the cordyceps is sort of under that same vein. The next one. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins by slowing their heart rate. I like that one as well. It shows the importance of breathing and relaxing. Let your heart rate slow down. And maybe you will be able to hold your breath longer than a dolphin too. I do. Have you heard that fact that Tom Cruise, I think, was able to hold his breath for like 20 minutes or so? Or maybe that was Kate Winslet for Titanic. I'm not sure the exact fact on that one. Perhaps I'll put it in the comments. The next one is, there are more possible moves in a game of chess than there are atoms in the observable universe. See, facts like that are so hard for me to grasp and believe because my brain cannot comprehend it, which in and of itself allows me to just drift in and out of thought. I think things like that are so fascinating and beautiful. This world is so big, let alone the universe. I think a lot of the times we tire ourselves out trying to think about things that we can't control when we're such a small part of a larger macro and micro universe around us. It's sometimes nice to just exist. Sharks have existed longer than trees. You see, I do know that one. One, it's about to be Shark Week in a little bit. And two, I am very, very obsessed with sharks. Every time I go to the beach out here in California, I'm that weird person that always hopes there's a shark around me and maybe I'll get a glimpse of one. think they're such fascinating creatures. They're just big predatory fish that are so misunderstood. And they've existed longer than trees. That's fascinating. Wombats produce cubed shaped poop, which helps keep it from rolling away. That I did not know. Did you know that one? That's a fascinating one. If you did know that, that is good for you. If you did not, that's okay. We learn something new every single day, especially on this channel. Make sure you are taking deep breaths if you're still awake. Make sure you are relaxed. I am here with you to facilitate that relaxation with these fun little trivia facts. The next one. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. That is a fascinating one. Venus goes all the way around the sun way quicker than it revolves on its own axis. That is fascinating. The sound of rain can help many people relax because it creates a steady, predictable background noise known as pink noise. We know about white noise, but pink noise is something that is steady and predictable. I wish I could make rain sounds. Maybe on my skin. Nope, that doesn't sound like rain. I have to learn how to do. I'll learn it somehow. Cows often form close friendships and become stressed when separated from their favorite companions. Did you know that one? I did not know that one. If you didn't know that, that's okay. If you did, congratulations. Cows are such beautiful creatures. I used to spend a lot of time on farms. And it's probably the overalls. Butterflies taste with their feet. I personally love butterflies. I keep saying I love everything, but I don't know if you can see it. I have this butterfly tattoo right here. But yes, I did know that butterflies taste things with their feet. Such beautiful creatures. Are you still with me? Are you still listening? Got two more for you. The Pacific Ocean is larger than all of Earth's land combined. The Pacific Ocean is larger than all of Earth's land combined. That is insane. Also, our oceans are mostly considered desert as well. Every person you've ever met has a heartbeat that began before they were born and has continued every